Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss the types of automation. So basically, the automation is classified into three types: fixed automation, programmable automation, and flexible automation. Now we will discuss one by one automation in detail. The very first type, that is fixed automation. So a system in which the sequence of operation is fixed by equipment configuration, that is known as fixed automation. Each operation in the sequence is usually simple. That means this type of automation is applicable to process industries. Like suppose any industry is manufacturing cement, that means the type of operation is fixed. So in that system we can apply the fixed automation. So it is applicable to the transfer line and it is a product oriented configuration. So the product has to travel from one workstation to another, and at each workstation we are adding value to that product, and ultimately we are getting a finished product. So basically in this type of automation you have to arrange the machine, and those machine will be a special purpose machine, and those special purpose machine will process the product at each workstation, and ultimately you will be getting a final product. Now the features of fixed automation: high initial investment for custom engineering equipment. So as in fixed automation you will be using a special purpose machine, that means there will be huge initial investment. Then high production rate. As you are using special purpose machines, so you will be getting high production rate as compared to the general purpose machine, because the general purpose machine has a less capability as compared to special purpose machine. Then relatively inflexible in accommodating product variety. So as there is a variation in product, so this system will fail there. This system is made for a specific product only. You cannot change the product, or there should not be any variation in the product. Examples are machine transfer line and automated assembly line. So basically the fixed automation is applicable to process industries. The examples are cement manufacturing, then oil and gas. So to this industry we can apply a fixed automation where there is no change in the product. Your industry is manufacturing a single product and there is no variation in it. The second type of automation is programmable automation. The production equipment is designed with the capability to change the sequence of operation to accommodate different product configuration. So in case of programmable automation, you can change the sequence of operation, because suppose if there is a variation in the product, so you have to change the sequence, and that is possible in programmable automation. The operation sequence is controlled by a program, which is a set of instructions coded so that they can be read and interpreted by the system. So for changing the operation sequence, you have to change the program, and that program is nothing but a stepwise instruction given to the machine. Suppose you are working on a CNC machine, and the first part you are manufacturing, it consists of various operations like turning, then drilling and knurling. Now suppose you are manufacturing a second product and its operation of sequence is suppose drilling, turning and then knurling. That means here you can change the sequence of operation by changing the program which is to be fed to the machine. So new program can be prepared and entered into the equipment to produce the new product. As the product changes, you have to change the program of instruction, and by simply changing the program of instruction you can manufacture another product from the same machine. The physical setup of the machine must be changed for each new product. So suppose if the product is changed, you have to change the setup of the machine. Suppose I am manufacturing two different product over a CNC machine. For first product, I have to clamp that product by using 3-jaw chuck, and for another next product I have to clamp that product with the help of 4-jaw chuck. That means I have to change the physical setup of my machine, and by changing the physical setup I can introduce another product into my system. This changeover procedure takes the time. So for changing the chuck from 3-jaw to 4-jaw, it will take the time. The example of programmable automation is numerical controlled machine tools, industrial robots, and PLC, that is programmable logic control. So the examples are CNC machine, we can say, then industrial robots. So as the application changes, you can change the gripper of your robot. Suppose you are using the robo for a welding purpose. Now you want to use the same robo for spray painting. In that case, you have to change the gripper of that machine or the tool of that machine. In earlier case, it is a welding gun which is performing welding action. Now I want to perform the spray painting. In that case, I have to change that tool from welding gun to spray gun, and same robo I can use for spray painting purpose. So simply I have to change the program of robo and the end effector of robo, and I can use it for multiple operation. That means we have to change the physical setup of your system, and the changes in physical system, physical setup will take certain time. The features of programmable automation. High initial investment in general purpose equipment. So in case of fixed automation, you are using special purpose machine, whereas in case of programmable automation, you have to use general purpose machine so that it can be used for variety of product. Then lower production rate as compared to fixed automation. So as we have discussed, in fixed automation the special purpose machines are used, so you will be getting high production rate, whereas in programmable automation the general purpose machines are used, so you will be getting lower production rate. Flexibility to deal with variation and changes in the product configuration. So as there is a variety in the product, we can accommodate that variety in our system with programmable automation, because we have to do some changes in our machine or some changes in our system, and we can accept that variety. It is most suitable for batch production. So your programmable automation is suitable for batch production, whereas the fixed automation is suitable for mass production. Now we will discuss the last type of automation, that is flexible automation. So the flexible automation is an extension of programmable automation. It is capable of producing a variety of parts or products with virtually no time lost for changeovers from one part style to the next. So what is the difference in between programmable automation and flexible automation? In programmable automation, you have to change the program and you have to change the physical setup of your machine. Whereas in flexible automation, you don't have to change the physical setup. With the same system, you can manufacture two different type of product. Now the features of flexible automation. High investment for custom engineer system. So the equipments which you are using, that may be a CNC machine, which are general purpose machine, and some special purpose machines are also used. So there is high initial investment. Continuous production of variable mixture of product. Suppose with the same system which is flexibly automated, you can manufacture different type of product with the same system with no physical changes. Medium production rate. So it is suitable for medium production rate. The fixed automation is suitable for mass production. The programmable automation is suitable for batch production, whereas the flexible automation is suitable for medium production rate. Then flexibility to deal with production design variation. So your system is quite flexible and it will accept the variations in the product. Examples are flexible manufacturing system for performing machining operation. So the common example of flexible automation is FMS, that is flexible manufacturing system. So the flexible manufacturing system will consist of ASRS. From that ASRS you can pick the job with the help of AGV and you can feed that job to different station. So basically the flexible manufacturing system is capable of accepting a flexibility in the product or variation in the product. So in this slide you can see a graph in between product variety and product quantity. Now at the right hand side at the bottom you can see the fixed automation. So fixed automation is applicable where there is very less variety or even zero variety. In that case we can use the fixed automation, and when the production quantity is around 1 lakh. Now at the left hand side at the top you can see programmable automation. So the programmable automation is used when there is lot of variety in the product and product quantity is around 100. Now the flexible automation is in between the programmable automation and fixed automation. So when the quantity is around 10,000 and when there is quite variety in the product, in that case you can use flexible automation. Okay, so basically fixed automation is used for mass production when there is very less or no variety in the product, whereas programmable automation is used for batch production when there is quite variety in the product, and flexible automation is used for producing the component quantity around 10,000 and there is quite variety of the product. So this is all about the types of automation. Thank you so much for watching my video.